This is the Big Chillin Podcast. Welcome back to the Big Chillin Podcast. Boy, we got... oh, sorry, excuse me. I already cleared my throat into the thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nice.
What
For
a thing.
the audience.
How professional. We've got...
ASMR.
got some
throat
stuff to
clearing
get into. Oh, yeah.
for
Just
you.
like... I don't know.
No, now you don't want to do it.
Just be like...
Yeah, no, but
Stupid.
legs, what are we saying? Legs out.
I mean, we were watching,
Chris Weidman.
we saw the... first of all, in the UFC, there's
Right off
we
the
were
bat.
talking about this a
We gotta
while
talk
ago.
about
How many
this.
episodes back were we talking about leg kicks? Let's just get right into this, I guess, this portion.
I don't know,
Sports.
but we weren't not in favor of them. We've seen them incapacitate people, hitting a nerve in the leg or something, and they can't really walk or anything. We've seen leg breaks, but God, we have never seen anything. Well, we have seen the exact same thing, but this was particularly disgusting. Chris Weidman, that sucks. Sorry, man. But yoicks! Jay, it was so loud.
Yeah, well, before that, you know what? No, we'll just talk about, I guess, that before. So we
Just
saw...
cut right to the chase.
Yeah, we'll just cut right to it, you know. Screw it. We'll cut right to it. Wow.
Name of the
The
podcast.
weirdness was he really went for the kick.
He really went for it.
And yeah, we've seen so many. Like, the thing is, back when YouTube, we were talking about this, I think, before we went... we heated these things up. These babies. We heated these things up. We heated these babies up. We've seen so many, like, not in person, obviously. We've seen so many leg breaks. We've seen Tyrone Pro throws a leg break.
At a young age,
Absolutely
we saw that.
terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's good for you.
No, we did in the early days of YouTube. We watched a lot of like leg break or football injuries compilation or leg break compilation in sports or sports injuries. We didn't really like. It's not like we wanted to see the gory ones; those were kind of gross. We didn't really like the bull. There was a lot of you had to avoid
The bull ones. They're
ones.
fine. No, because the bull, I like when the bull wins, no matter what.
When they're running around the street and they're just like dicking around, yeah, I agree with that because I kind of feel for the bull.
When they're fighting the bull,
they sand down the horns, right?
yeah, pussies, absolutely. They
Right?
sand down the horns.
I don't like the ones when they get gored. It's kind of gross. I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they're
we
not gonna
mainly
get, like,
stuck to
ripped
leg
up.
breaks and
Yeah,
some
leg
arm breaks.
breaks.
There were some gross arm breaks too.
Oh man, the skateboarding injuries.
Oh no,
Dude,
Oh,
that
we
made
watched
me
a lot of
never want to get on
skateboarding
a
injuries.
skateboard. I'm like, well, that's probably great too because my balance is horrible.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know why
Yeah.
it didn't deter me. I've done
Well, I mean, your
probably
balance
a
is
good
fine.
amount of things where I could have broken
You know how
a
to
bone
fall.
severely.
Yeah.
I've rolled ankles a lot where it could have been
Yeah,
probably bad. I've landed on a basketball with
just
my
got a
ankle.
ragdoll on the ground.
I tried to dunk
Yeah,
on my friend and landed. I think I made it. I don't know.
man.
But I landed on an uneven, like, what is that part of it? Like a foundation thing of the driveway, and where the dirt
just like the middle divider,
happens,
whatever.
and it's like a little lower in the dirt, and my ankle did not like that.
the edge.
Did not like that, I tell you.
The edge of the
So I'm trying to improve my ankle mobility with the hottest sensation in workout
knees over toes.
stuff. Knees over toes guy, rounded back guy.
What's his name?
Ben.
Ben.
I don't know his last name.
Ben knees over toes.
Ben knees over toes.
But yeah, we've seen, like I forget what
Ben
the play
Don.
was. Well, Ben Don. Ben Don. I forget what the play was or what college it was. It might have been like Missouri or something back when they were like black and yellow when they had that going. Or did they ever do that?
Yeah, they're still black and yellow.
Okay.
Well, let's start with Tyrone
Damn.
Pro throw.
Sorry.
We talked about the YouTube
Yeah.
injuries that we used
Back
to
when they
watch.
were cool.
Weren't in 4K, so obviously it wasn't quite as bad
Nope.
as the ones you see now.
Mm-hmm.
probably. So they were a little grainy in
Yeah.
2005 or 2006 YouTube.
Yeah, it's so much higher definition now.
Yeah, it's crazy. The noise too,
Mm-hmm.
which is gross. Older people talk about the Joe Theismann injury and that stuff, but you couldn't really see anything on a TV back then.
You just saw them land on the guy's leg, and that's it. Like, I mean, I guess I saw something pretty
yeah.
horrible.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I remember the similarities between that and the Alex Smith injury. He got traded to the same team, and they were playing against, I think, the same team. It was on the same day. Like same month, same day,
Yeah.
and the same leg. I don't know if they were the same number, but it was weird. There was a lot of similarities, like Abraham Lincoln and whatever, and Kennedy, or whatever that
with
whole
the
thing is.
headshot? Okay, jeez.
No, and you know that whole thing where Abe Lincoln and Kennedy's assassinations had a lot in common. I
Like they
think
both
someone
rocked
like
the
the
boat
vice
politically.
president's name under Kennedy was Lincoln, or something, and the vice president under Lincoln's name was Kennedy. I don't know. There was a lot of similarities like that. That's probably not accurate, but it's something like that.
It's odd. Yeah, but I don't know how we got to that.
We were talking about injuries.
All right, correct.
The similarities. We'll talk
Similarities.
about the similarities between Weidman and the Spider.
Yeah, but the Alex Smith one, I mean, that was kind of a career ender. He came back and then for a season, then just quit.
Yeah,
so.
he came back. He
Yeah,
played a
it's pretty
season.
amazing.
He was like, "All right, I did it. Conquered his fear of
Yeah.
doing that." He basically exploded his leg in a military injury.
His leg looked like
I think
a
we've
log
shown
of
it on the
gabagool.
podcast. It was.
Yeah, it looked like gabagool. Like it was.
It looked
just,
like you could shave it and have a deli.
Yeah, I'm like, so
sandwich.
are we waiting
in
a
New
month or
Jersey.
two longer for this to cure so we can have
That's
this on
disgusting.
toast or something later?
But it did
Like,
look like that. I will
it was
back
so
that up
weird.
with facts.
Yeah, but his leg exploded, broke in like 5 different places or whatever. He somehow came back, so it's not really related to the Joe. I mean, it's he broke his leg and stuff, but way worse than the Joe Theismann, and that shows how great technology is now, and medical. Oh my God, what is it? Advancement. But
shit.
the Tyrone Prothro one was so terrible because basically
Yeah.
he was an
Our
all-star,
favorite
amazing
team, one of our
receiver.
favorite players.
My God, he was incredible. But and
good.
I'd love to have you on the podcast if you're from Florida.
Yeah, I would love to have Tyrone Prothro on the
I'd be
podcast.
traveling to Alabama.
I don't
We'll
know
have to find him.
if he what is
I don't know if he would ever do that.
no,
I don't know.
but
Bring
I don't
up
know,
our
we could
feelings
reach
and
out on
stuff. I don't know
Instagram.
if we should.
that'd be cool.
I'm sure he's moved on. Hopefully he's doing all sorts of stuff. He's like
But
coaching
I
and
believe
stuff
the
still, right?
thing, I forget what he was doing now, but I believe the thing about his injury was an infection after.
Yeah, it's just too much
Yeah,
infection
but-
because of the compound fracture that it was,
Yeah.
compound break. But
And
yeah, it was
some-
terrible.
Yeah. He went up for a pass. It was deep. Some Alabama fans would critique Mike Shula for having him in the game and throwing this pass on a 3rd down, or whatever, fourth
Yeah.
quarter when they're winning like 35-0 or 31-0, 31-3, whatever it was. They throw it long. Brody Croyle was the quarterback against Florida. It's Alabama versus Florida, and
like
he
2005.
goes up. Yeah, 2005. I don't know if it was the SEC championship. It might have been. We were watching that, and he went up for the pass. It wasn't a normal landing.
Nope.
It was an underthrown pass, so he had to kind of go back for it. And he's an athletic monster, so
That's
he
crazy.
went up for it like Steve Smith
Yeah.
in his prime. He was very aggressive.
Yep.
And Steve Smith Sr.
Ah.
And I don't know. The Florida corner came down in the middle of his leg, kind of with his cleat,
Mm-hmm.
and that did not go well, combined with the landing, and that snapped his leg, and the foot was up on the leg. It was not good.
Yeah, it was really not good. Luckily he had a sock on, so we didn't see the
Yeah, we
bone
didn't see what
puncture
happened.
through the skin. But it was I think it was the whatever corner or linebacker was chasing this big giant guy. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
And he lands on him. I think his shin hit his ankle or something and snapped it or something like that. I can't remember. It might have been the cleat. I can't remember, but
I don't remember what it
yeah,
was.
It was terrible.
That one was similar to Kenyon Drake,
very similar.
another Alabama player. That
Luckily, he did not suffer a compound.
no, and he's doing great in the NFL now.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have Kenyon Drake on.
That'd be hilarious
But,
in the future.
that was another
Fish.
instance of technology being better and that being a more gruesome injury because
Yeah,
we
basically.
heard him screaming. We
Yeah.
could really see it.
Yeah, his foot was sideways. I mean,
Yeah,
it was like not facing proper
That was not good.
direction.
We've
let's see.
seen, and the team he was playing against, a player named Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah, an Ole Miss.
Yeah, he got. These other ones were from the side, except Laquan Treadwell. He got hit from the back
Yeah.
of his leg in the middle, like near the
Yeah.
tibia and fibula or whatever.
Did you ever
Right behind the calf, and it went forward. That wasn't
Yeah.
good. That one, the bone was coming out.
Oh wow, that came out of his skin.
I believe so.
Wow.
That was bad.
Jeez.
The worst one, like probably ever on TV, was March Madness. A player for Louisville.
Yeah.
He.
Most recently.
This was within the last 10 years, I think.
Okay.
When we were in high school.
Oh.
This guy, it was the same thing. It came forward, and the bone came out. There's pictures of it on the internet. I don't even know if we can show that. That's disgusting.
Who was that?
That was a guy. I can't believe I don't remember his name because
Oh
I'm
my God.
usually the guy when people are like, "Who was that guy?"
Not
And I'm like,
Derrick
it was
Rose or like
this guy.
Not Paul
Um,
George. He had a very similar thing happen. But yeah, I saw the meme where like Rafiki's
Kevin
holding
Ware.
Simba.
Kevin
up
Ware.
on it.
That was one of the things. His
Bones
bone was sticking
popping
out
through. Yep.
so far. People
Yeah.
compared it to Pride Rock from
Yeah.
Lion King and
Yeah.
put Rafiki holding up Simba
Terrible.
as an animation. That's crazy. I remember seeing that picture in high school and being like,
Ugh,
"Oh my God."
It's incredible how
Maybe in middle
these
school.
tall guys
I don't
don't do
know.
that more often because they're so freaking like they're so lengthy.
A
Like,
lot
I
of
don't
them
have
are at risk. Yeah.
like bowl or
Bowl.
taco bowl or whatever.
Taco Bowl. Taco Bowl would be if they got married and maybe adopted a child and gave it a first and last name.
Oh my God, Taco Bowl Junior. No, but Bowl Manute Bowl I guess is Bowl. Like
Yeah.
he's the Manute Bowl's son.
Yep.
He is like I mean I don't know how he doesn't think of that.
Yeah, and
Like-
he plays like an athletic player too.
Oh my
He's
God,
not,
yeah, it's so scary.
Just standing there like not that his dad was. I mean, he was kind of doing that, but he's running around like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's at risk.
And that too.
He's
is
had a
like,
good
these
amount of
guys are
injuries, but he's too
so-
good. He's too talented. He's gonna overcome
Luckily.
every injury.
Yeah, luckily
Yeah.
so. And we
He
recently
can shoot over
saw
anybody.
in the NBA the guy with on the Magic who broke. His,
Oh my God! All right, yes. Let's get to this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend is just full of injuries.
This
Terrible.
weekend's injuries.
Terrible.
Let's start with Chris
So
Weidman.
many. Yeah, the Chris Weidman one. We'll go back to that, and also hold on right before the Chris Weidman, the Chris Weidman, the Chris Weidman one. I might start saying
No.
Christopher Weidman. That's like an author. Jeez, Christopher Weidman. There was another one that we watched where it
Precursor
never
leg
happened
kick.
again. It was this one. What?
Precursor leg kick.
No, not even precursor to the leg kick. It was basically a football play where we saw it was a while ago. We were
we're going
watching
back
this
to this?
live. Yes, let's go back to football one more time.
Okay.
I was going to talk about this because it's very
Okay.
similar to the Chris Weidman one.
Okay.
The one time ever that they had carts in the back of the
Oh,
end zone.
no.
Yes.
This was the worst.
Yes.
This was Houston
Oh
in
my
a bowl game,
God.
I believe. It was disgusting.
terrible.
Were we watching it together or did I come
Yes,
in your
we
room?
were. You may
Okay.
have been like, oh my fucking
I was
God,
like,
check
oh
this
my
out.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, I paused the TV. We got to rewind. You got to see this. It's disgusting.
We
I
may-
probably called Dad.
Yeah.
It was probably
yeah.
so gross.
Oh man, but yeah, he basically was running into the end zone with the ball.
Running deep.
Did he even catch it?
The ball was overthrown
Yeah, way
past the
overthrown,
end zone
back of the end zone.
to a place where they had some carts.
Yeah, like TV shit
Yeah,
in
like
there,
metal
and like
carts back
water
there.
stuff. Like I don't even know what was in there, just a bunch of junk, and they wheeled them there for some reason, not even thinking that maybe a player could run into it.
This
And
guy wasn't
he-
looking. He's
Oh,
looking over his
yeah.
shoulder. Ball could be in the air. He's
Yep.
running full speed. His
Sorry.
his leg goes under a cart, like full stride, under one of those carts.
Yeah,
he
like
kicks it
with his shin
and
yeah.
keeps going.
Yep.
And
Snaps
just snaps it. And
a
it was
tib fib.
absolutely disgusting on TV. Once again, we were young.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
Watching
like
that.
whoa, holy shit. And no wonder these sports people are psychos. You've just been watching injuries your entire childhood, like violence, like especially my goodness.
You expect them more in the UFC.
Yeah, I guess so. And it was
But-
crazy. Like and Jackson was like, "We want violence." It's like, okay, you got it. Holy shit! But that is very similar to Chris Weidman. And when we were watching that, the sound was ridiculous. And for some reason,
We heard it.
Yeah, and the guy basically, we'll have a camera in here eventually, I guess. But if you basically are standing, facing a guy like they were, as we all saw, I'm sure.
2 guys in a ring fighting each other.
Yeah, and you kick, and then other guy's about to kick you in the leg, like trying to kick you. I forget the name of the 2 nerves; they were very long names.
I don't know those either.
Trying to deaden your leg, trying to like basically cause foot drop. If you
Someone
turn
kicks you
your
right
knee
above
out,
the calf
Yes.
kind of area, or right above the knee,
yeah,
there's areas you can hit a nerve
yep,
and really mess that up, and you won't be able to move your foot
Yeah.
or walk. Really,
foot drop.
foot drop,
He
or
was
leg
calling
drop,
it.
whatever it's
That's what
called.
Suter was calling it.
Suter
Dr.
were the
Brian
god.
Suter. Yep. Hilarious.
But he had that's what stopped Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, pretty much. And
So-
if you basically are getting kicked, and you move your leg out enough to where the front was it the
A way to check a leg kick.
Yeah,
like
I guess
block it.
the tibia is
Same.
a big ass one. Yeah, the fibula is a small one, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, the tibia, the larger bone in your lower leg, tibia, I think it is.
I will not
There's
claim
a
either
very,
one.
very sharp, very, very hard area right below the knee. If you basically deflect with that, you will break their leg almost every time. And that was probably a move used back in the
wasn't
day
good.
when these were being invented.
Maybe.
Like, I don't know if I don't know how long it's been a thing, these fighting tactics, but back in the day, they would just like break the guy's leg and probably do a chokehold and fucking kill him or something like that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, terrible. I mean, shit.
Yeah. No, the gladiator times and those times would have been too much for me. I like the UFC. There's a couple of rules. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, when he went in for the kick, he for
He
some
really
reason
committed to it, and
absolutely
hard.
so hard committed to it.
we heard it.
We don't know why, and it was
We heard a
ridiculous.
pop.
Leg wraps around.
Here's a picture.
Oh, and
I'm gonna
of
put a
course-
couple up on the screen.
And how did we not even talk about this beforehand? The Anderson Silva one, exactly the same and full circle. Like who was saying that? Like DC or some one of those guys.
Adesanya, I think.
Adesanya, I guess. They were saying full circle. Weidman was the one that broke.
Anderson.
Yeah,
Silva's
Anderson
leg.
Silva's leg, and
It was,
now
it was the same type of thing.
Same
Went
thing.
for a leg kick,
over
leg
over,
snapped, and the worst part is you're watching it. They don't really
too hard.
understand how bad it is, and they try to step on
Yeah.
the leg.
Because it's a split second. It's a natural reaction to
Yeah.
recoil back and
You have
land
to.
on the leg. You have to. What are you supposed
You're
to do?
gonna
Just
fight.
like fall after you kick?
Yeah, or like
that's
stay
not
on the one
move.
leg.
Yeah. What?
It's impossible. Anderson Silva did the same thing
Yeah.
against this guy, Chris Weidman, that broke his leg.
Yep.
And they both stepped on the leg. Weidman said at this moment in time, it broke through the calf, like the bone, broke through the calf and hit, like, went through the skin. Probably hit the ground. You know how much that hurts, dude.
Oh God, no.
It's crazy. I don't.
I never want to fucking know how much that hurts.
Knock on all the
just
wood in the room.
absolutely every piece of wood up in here. I'm not a superstitious man, but I will knock on wood. That's a good
Every
song.
single time.
Like
Not
some
a
sort of-
superstitious man.
Yeah, put like a
but
slide
I'll
guitar in
knock out
there.
all the wood.
I'm not a superstitious man, but I will. I'll knock on some wood. So, whatever the
I can
fuck.
see it.
Yeah, but this
Hear
guy, oh man, he kept on kicking. It wraps around, probably causing an open wound in the front shin
It looked like it pinched the
area.
front.
Oh yeah, the bones just like
Ugh.
just like kind of, I don't even know, just
I'm
cut it
so
open that
sorry.
way, like a piece of like pliers, just chopping something or whatever. I don't know, gross. And then he lands on it, causing, I guess, as you said, a bunch of damage to the calf. So front damage here to heal, and then a lot of muscle tissue damage from the jagged bones slicing into his
Yeah.
calf and all the different areas. And also, he put his full weight on the leg like that, and that is not good at all.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But after this,
My goodness.
well, it was so crazy because Uriah Hall knew, and he
Oh, yeah.
immediately. It's crazy to see everybody's reaction in there, and,
Yeah.
and to hear that. This is the first live event the
Yeah.
UFC's done with a full crowd or large crowd, and to hear, oh my God, it was
He
everybody.
just like
Oh,
he got on his knees and like went to his corner or whatever and just faced him
Yep.
only. I mean, he handled it very well, but
yeah,
I would have puked. I thought he was going to puke.
You thought he was gonna be?
I would have puked, dude. If you felt someone's leg wrap around your leg, hearing that shit and watching him land like that right in front of you, because you have to watch him. You have to see where the leg's going. You have to see what's coming next. Maybe.
Yeah, he had.
Oh my god, that must be just holy crap. I mean, but his response was great. He's like, I hope, obviously, as he should say, I hope he heals and stuff and comes back and whatever.
Yep.
As we
Maybe
do.
they'll run it
Jeez,
back.
man,
I don't know.
So sad.
Weidman,
Terrible.
to come back from that and fight and kick again would be.
It'd be
insane.
cool.
Silva did it.
Yeah, basically,
He's pretty old.
I assume maybe he could have had a similar surgery where they reinforced it. I mean, obviously, they have to reinforce everything with titanium and screws and stuff. So they probably will bring in therapists or have doctors just say, this is now a reinforced leg, basically a super leg. It will not happen again.
Super leg.
You can kick as much as you want with this.
So it would be Chris Super Leg Weidman.
Chris Super Leg Weidman. Crystal Leg Weidman, I was calling him. No disrespect to Chris Weidman. But like,
No.
But no, all disrespect. I'll face him in the. No, I won't. But that's stupid. Right
I wouldn't
now.
face him with the limp leg.
I would face him
honestly.
right now.
That would be a slap to the face, like with that whip of a foot.
Yeah, he could kick my ass
leg.
right now if I just went to the hospital. I was like, "Come on, Chris, let's do it."
He beat my ass too.
In his bed, just like not even get up. But
he figured it out.
Yeah,
a technician in there.
Yeah, if he can have obviously some therapy probably to be convinced that and training and physical therapy to both mental and physical to convince himself that he can kick again. And micro fractures may happen. The bone actually may break again, but the titanium
He might have broken
rod,
it a little bit in camp. I don't know.
Yeah. I forgot the name. Oh man, once again, of the inside of the tibia. Oh my god.
We're talking about the muscle or the.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can just look this up real quick. No, there's the type of surgery that the rod he got. Let me see. But it was just I think he went through the first one, right? They're gonna probably do another surgery because I think that the fibula is still broken in there, so they probably closed him back up. He's just healing from the inside of the intermedullary rod, I think is what it is.
Interesting.
I think it's called an intermedullary rod. Let me see. Process, I guess not process, but I think that's what it was, an intermedullary rod, because Dr. Suter was talking about the intermedullary part of the tibia, which is all the marrow. So they would just basically get all the marrow out of there. I don't know what they use, probably some sort of thing to just, suck it out with some sort, I don't know. But they put that rod down there, which is a full titanium rod, all the way down the tibia. So that's now a titanium reinforced leg he's got there. Like you being Chris. But they...
Similar to Tua.
Yeah. And I think you saw the... ankles. Yeah, I mean, he's got titanium ankles now, the titanium plating and, was it wiring as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably won't do that again, but, I guess they closed it back up because they showed the x-rays. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Obviously, we're not connected to Chris Weidman or whatever. So
I was talking to him earlier.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He's probably, who knows, he could be undergoing. Yeah, so they'll probably just...
Beep,
beep. Chris, phone?
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what it is for him. But, no, it's probably going to be... it is going to be multiple surgeries to fix the other stuff, or maybe a cast to fix the fibula. But yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a much better leg.
Great event though.
Yeah, crazy event. And we saw before this, weirdly, the proper execution of a
kick.
Yeah, of a kick, of a leg kick, of an upper leg kick.
Was it before that? Or?
Yeah, it was before that.
Okay.
Because I watched also, I don't know why I started watching these. I guess my phone was throwing them in there, or my YouTube algorithm was throwing UFC stuff in there.
Okay.
It was the Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith was the last name.
So.
Anthony Smith, yeah, the one that gave the kick to Crute. As he was, the orca killed Boromir. I think we called him the orca killed Boromir, who's ultimately slayed by Aragorn.
Not the pale orc.
No,
crazy,
different guy.
It was the orc
from the first.
Boromir, who was ultimately slayed by Aragorn.
I forgot his name. That's some Monty Python shit.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but when Anthony Smith delivered this kick, there were the nerves in the knee.
Oh, to Jimmy Crute.
Dead in the leg. Yeah,
he was
to
mentally
Jimmy Crute.
12-2.
Yeah, he's pretty. Whatever. I mean, this
Still?
is just like I mean, it's kind of a stupid loss. So it's not really. He didn't get his ass kicked or
Yeah.
anything. Just got kicked in the leg and he couldn't fight anymore. It's a medical loss. But
Yeah, to me.
yeah, to me it's a medical loss. But when he kicked him in the leg, the foot drop that happened, he couldn't lift his foot, so he's like dragging the leg around. He like tripped and he's like rolling his ankle around. He's like, "Come on, man, we can fight."
what are we
Just
doing?
destroying his
What?
ankle.
Yeah, he was pounding his chest. He wanted to keep fighting.
It's so stupid.
pretty
It's like, you're not a
crazy.
gorilla, buddy. Come on.
That's pretty crazy. Wanted to keep going.
This is
But,
my fruit tree.
Right
I'm a
after those
gorilla.
two fights, we saw the proper execution. What they should have done was a kick to the head. Quit messing around
Yeah.
with legs.
What was her name?
Rose Namajunas.
Yeah, Rose
defeated
Namajunas.
communism with a blow to the
She
head,
defeated communism.
unlike anything it had ever felt before.
It's over.
Zhang Weili?
It's like Zheng Wei Yang.
Yeah, no.
I don't
She
know.
was
Crap, sorry.
in her last fight. She had an absolute war with another chick, and
Yeah.
apparently it was one of the greatest UFC fights ever. We need to watch that one because we didn't. I don't think
Yeah,
we
we
saw
missed
that.
that one.
We've seen some pretty crazy ones since then, but
Yeah.
no. I haven't seen that,
Let's
but
see.
Namiuna's like before the fight, she goes, "I'm the best," or like they were like, "Who's the best?" "I'm the best," and then she's sitting there right before it's going on, like getting hyped up. She's like, "I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best," and then it like happened, and then like the fight started, and she fucking
Yeah.
kicked the other girl
in
right
head.
in the face, like side of the
knocked
face,
her out.
with her foot.
Question mark kick.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
Incredible.
Defeats communism for all of Lithuania.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And-
She's from Lithuania. That's right.
She knows firsthand the violence
Got that Russian strength.
of
or that,
the communism of her counterpart, who had no idea what was going on in Lithuania.
yeah. She didn't even know she was the communist. She didn't even know
Right.
what was even
Yeah.
happening. She's like, okay, I guess I'll fight and I'll get motivation
But-
elsewhere.
That was
It's
crazy.
pretty hilarious.
And then right after,wards, she was like, "I can't believe I did this." And like, I don't know. She was emotional.
Yeah, it was
Her
crazy.
coaches were like, "Who's the fucking best?" She's like, "I'm the best. I'm the best." Yeah, she's the best in her division for sure.
Yeah, the best.
We'll see who's next for the best.
Yeah, we'll have to
Rose
see.
Namajunas.
Is it gonna be Caitlin Chukagian or Ashley Yoder? We'll
No.
just have to figure it out.
The two that don't want to throw any heat. Okay?
Yeah, come on.
Just be honest, there's no heaters coming from Chukagian.
Punch
If she gets
her.
a knockout whenever her next
Who
fight is,
knows?
then I will apologize.
Yeah.
And
But
it will
until
be like
then-
all hail Chukagian.
Yep.
Um,
Chukagian.
but no,
Hilarious.
but right after that, the main event, Masvidal versus Usman. The Nigerian versus Masvidal.
Nigerian night bear. Night bear.
Night
Night bear.
The Night Bear versus
Nigerian nightmare versus the Masvidal.
Game Bread.
Game bred Masvidal.
Yeah, that's his thing.
What he gets like.
Yeah. Game Bread.
What does that mean?
Jorge. Game Bread Masvidal versus Night.
Game bread. He's like eats bread before a game.
Yeah. No.
He
I
like
don't
bakes a sourdough.
He's
He
game
has like
bred,
a
you know?
mother dough that he.
know. Born for this?
That he
Maybe?
has.
I don't know.
The game
What that
dough.
means. You would have to ask him.
Yeah,
Or
God.
Google it.
It sounds like you got mad. You have to ask him.
Yeah, you hit the thing with your elbow.
Yeah,
Um,
that's funny. Yeah, if Masvidal wants to, if we, somehow made him in the future.
honestly, he's weird like that. He'd probably come on.
Yeah, he probably just gone. No one's fine. He's like, hey, what's up?
He'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just showing this for now. Yeah,
Who cares?
just
But
touch
yeah, it's,
training. Don't really have a plan."
Yeah. Yeah, I was just chilling, eating burgers. Like the guy's like, you want
Yeah.
some burgers? He's like, yeah, sure. I'll eat some. But yeah, I mean, the absolutely amazing.
He did a great job talking up the fight. Ocho Cinco was there.
God.
He said, "Should I bet $50,000 on you? I got it ready."
Like,
And he
yeah,
said,
I
"Of
guess.
course.
I mean,
I didn't come here to lose. This is Miami.
yeah.
Born for this. Game bread, ready to go."
Game bread.
No, that's not what he said.
Like it's bread for a game.
And he was in there ready, but he gave props to Usman. He was pretty humble. It's good
Yeah.
to see.
Oh, God.
But they were in there. That was a war.
Absolutely
was a war.
insane. Usman went in there to.
Everybody was nervous.
to
There
do
was a
business.
good feeling in there.
Business was done.
Yeah, Usman, clear cut, badass.
He knew what he was gonna do.
Best in
I think the whole
division.
time.
Yeah, he took Masvidal's hand away with like a fake left hook and then pushed his hand down
crazy.
Came with a perfect form.
Amazing.
Straight right arm to the face.
Wow.
And knocked him out. The sweat went flying.
The sweat
in the
mist.
air. Sweat mist, yeah.
Amazing.
Never seen that
Like
clearly.
a boxing move
especially
right
from
there.
Masvidal. You don't see that from him. Getting knocked out.
And
50th
then,
fight.
yeah, I mean, that's crazy. His 50th fight, he gets knocked.
He'll get more fights. I bet he'll fight Nate Diaz soon.
He'll
and I bet
destroy Nate Diaz.
he'll get some good competition because he's a big name and everything too.
Yeah, get my
And he's
draft.
still a good fighter. He can knock out anybody with a crazy shot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where's DraftKings?
But Usman,
Yeah.
well, what DraftKings?
I gotta get that back so I can put money on Masvidal.
$10.
You think Nate's gonna knock out Masvidal? Nate's gonna just do his shit. Is this weird, with his
Stockton
weird
slap.
clinocranial dysplasia, having no collarbone, and just
It's
bobbing and
defense.
weaving.
If you have no body, they can't hit
Yeah.
your body.
Yeah. So what they do is they
You
beat
pull
the
the
shit
belt,
out
or
of his
no, you
face.
pull your pants all the way up past your belly button,
Yes,
and you get
you're
real
just-
small
Yeah,
in
you
your
just
body.
recede your stomach.
And then you have
Suck
great fundamentals, and then
Yeah.
hit guys.
Just suck your internal organs in and don't
Shift them
protect
around.
your face. He's gonna get cut up and they're gonna end the fight. I hope not. I really
I don't
hope
know.
not.
He's
but I think
facing
that's
Leon
gonna happen.
Edwards next, and he is
Gonna get cut
a
up. and end the
force of nature. Okay,
fight. It's not gonna be good.
Rocky Edwards, a force of nature in it, as he would say, because he's from England.
Force of nature, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
bruv.
Oh my god, bruv. Blood. What you doing, blood?
Yeah, they're interesting.
They're very fascinating.
That
Oh,
wasn't
man.
even the end of the injuries, though.
No.
Sadly, an Orlando Magic
Yeah.
player that had
Basketball
just signed
now.
a 10-day contract, got paid for that.
Yeah.
Not as much as his NBA counterparts. Then got signed to a 2-way contract. I think that day or the night
Yep.
before or some shit.
Like 10 day or whatever.
He got signed to a 2-way, so now he's on a longer term contract, like a year at least.
Well, they didn't
Or
feel like
two?
just throwing him under the bus.
Yeah,
completely.
and he played well, so he played his way into a contract,
Yeah.
and
Sacrificed.
that's not like super guaranteed, but he'll have his medical bills paid for because this was a crazy injury. He
Yeah.
basically landed on somebody's foot and
Mhm.
twisted his ankle in a normal way that you twist your ankle.
The worst way of the normal way, because I've done that too
Yeah.
before. I didn't like. That's why I didn't like rebounding a lot. I was like, oh god, rebound. I'm like, I don't want to destroy my ankle. In
Yeah,
someone's
it takes
shoe
a lot
for
of like no
high
fear
school.
to just go up
Yeah.
and grab a rebound in PE like a madman.
Yeah, in PE,
People
like
do.
we're in PE in high
Big
school,
gym.
guys. Calm down. We're not trying to like. Or there's scouts around my performing out here on this
Jay,
outside.
How are you
concrete.
gonna get in this state?
Yeah, we're supposed to do that. Get up and rebound. We're just trying to do. How are you supposed to get into Brooksdale
State.
Tech? Like I don't know. Whatever the fuck.
State Tech.
It's Brooksdale State Tech East. I don't know. Stupid Wake Forest or whatever as a rebounder. It's like, I mean, come on.
Hey,
like
Chris
that,
Paul went to Wake Forest.
Yeah,
He's not, I mean,
that's
he's
hilarious.
a decent rebounder for a small guy.
I look like a child forever.
But this guy twisted his ankle. He didn't just twist his ankle. He forced it down so hard, basically the bone came through the skin, and it was
Yep.
another open compound fracture.
He was jumping,
it's
and they were
gross.
both flying sideways, kind of past the
Yeah.
rim or past
So
the
his foot
hoop.
just.
Yeah,
it
just
wasn't
went
good.
up
There was
and
blood with this one, and it was
Yep.
weird
Fibula
because they
separated.
showed more blood in this than they did during the UFC things.
Very weird.
Because in the UFC they panned away from that pretty quick.
It was weird. It's
Um,
always a weird,
yeah.
and really quick. I'm sorry. Keep going.
They're fine. I was just gonna say there's like little pools, little puddles of blood, and you could see the bloody sock. And
It's like a 3
yeah.
inch or 4 inch puddle of blood.
It
too.
wasn't that good.
Yeah, it's like
Mo Bamba had to go over there and cover that.
Yeah.
up.
Damn. That's like. I mean, but yeah, the fibula, the fibulalis.
Just say combine them all.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the tibial fibulalis, the side tiny ass bone on the ankle.
yeah.
The fibula, I guess. It just like separated, I guess. Because I watched this Brian Suter one on that too. It separated and went through the bone. Just like, and it's funny. It's very sharp on the end, so it kind of just popped off and went through. Hopefully, it didn't break more, but it might have because it kind of just like would smash into the floor through the sock or through the skin and stuff. So wow, terrible. But yeah, I mean, I remember doing that. I've rolled my
Feet,
ankle,
dude.
just jumping up, and someone's stupid shoe is under you, and you're like, oh no, shit. And you like just do that a little, and you got like a stinging ankle for like crap. But you can of course run it off because you haven't destroyed everything. This one guy I worked with.
I've had some bad ones, dude.
It was one guy I worked with one time. He tore ligaments in his ankle because he like I think, slipped off of a curb.
Really?
And yeah, really messed it up. I think like maybe
Dude,
his
I may
shoe
have
lip caught the sort of.
ligament damage. Well,
Yeah.
that's what that is when that.
You're
That's what
spraining
twisted
the
ankle,
ligament
yeah.
or straining it,
That's not good.
spraining a muscle.
I've had some of those that have swollen up like softballs
Yeah.
that are kind of gross. And I've been like, are you sure we shouldn't go to the hospital? But I guess it was okay.
Yeah, I've had a bad one where I might have broken like some sort of bone on that top bone.
There's
Well,
a
I
lot
forget
of
the name of
small
the
bones
bone.
in the foot and they're
Yeah, some
assholes.
sort of small bone, whatever it is, the top one that stops the foot from just coming all the way up that Michael Jordan also broke.
The Liz
That's the
Frank
only one I
injury.
could think of. The Liz Frank, yeah, sorry, that's the name of it. But yeah,
Small bone.
might have been some sort of, I don't know, something happened because I was like, I think I was in the woods just like walking around and I jumped off of a ledge or like just a high area, but there was a branch that I landed on and it forced like basically the side of my foot upward
Ooh.
as I landed forward.
Okay, yeah,
So I was
that
like,
can do it.
oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
hurt
how
like
you
it.
feed.
Yeah.
That's an
and-
injury that happens with NBA players, like big
Yeah.
men, as they call them, like centers, the 7-footers.
Yeah.
And it's hard to come back from that. Now I guess that we're better at it.
Yeah.
But back in the day, that was a career ender
Yeah.
type of injury. But yeah, that one wasn't good. He got off the court, and then they played basketball again somehow.
Yeah. But,
Haywood.
Yeah, I think I was on
Haywood.
crutches for like a week or two after that. It was very swollen. Probably should have gone to the hospital. Get
Yeah.
an X-ray.
I
but
went
that cost
for
money, I'm
one
fine.
just to see,
Walking.
but I didn't have
Full
any
mobility.
bone damage or anything. So
Yeah.
guess I was fine.
Yeah, just let it heal.
I think that was the one where I tried to dunk at LA Fitness and someone shot a basketball like right before, and I had already committed.
So it's under your foot.
It was like it landed right at the same time, or he missed.
My
I don't
God.
even know. It like bounced or some shit. Wasn't good.
Jeez, throw that guy into there. You remember we were watching I don't know what Olympics this was, 2000 something teen Olympics, where the
God,
guy from
okay.
Syria was doing gymnastics.
Oh
and he did that crazy flip, and he like destroyed the top of his fibula or top of his tibia.
I do remember
And
that.
just-
I don't remember
oh
exactly
my
what it looked like, but
Goodness
Yikes.
gracious, it was horrible looking. And
some
it
of
was
these
a
are just
loud,
they send shivers down my spine. I can't imagine.
yeah, loud injury. There was basically the is that what happened to UCF quarterback
Milton,
Milton, Marcus Milton or whatever,
Mackenzie Milton.
microscopic Milton? It was a
He
TV show.
he really got some stuff messed up. It was like right below the knee,
Okay, so that was all bone.
and I believe there was ligament damage as well. There was a lot of damage. so
Yeah,
he
it's
had
just like ligament and like tibial damage.
reconstruction. Yeah, I don't know what had to be done, but he was on crutches for a while.
Yeah, that looked terrible.
Saw him around campus.
But also with the back to the leg kick thing, this is after like a couple of times within like the past couple of months before that, talking about how dangerous like the leg kick is and how not good it is, how it can just like destroy a fight. I hope Anthony Smith and Crude fight again.
Yeah, that could have
because
been a
that
good
was
one.
bullshit.
That was gonna be good.
I bet they both think that was bullshit.
Yeah.
but Anthony Smith does too.
Probably like, look, I'm still gonna try to kick you in the leg, but you gotta defend.
Yeah, yeah, come on, buddy. Jeez, don't get kicked.
Next time
there.
we fight, dog.
That's such a hard fucking leg kick. Though.
This big guys, dude. If Ngannou
Ah,
learns how to do that
my
effectively,
God,
that's a knockout leg kick.
destruction. He'll break someone's leg instead of his leg breaking.
Jesus.
But oh my God, damn, lost the train of thought again. Shit. Oh well.
You're fine.
Ah.
Happens. Sometimes you train,
Yeah, the train
leaves the
just
station before you
Yeah.
get on, man.
falls
and
off
sometimes
the tracks right after.
you
it
don't
moves.
have sometimes you don't have the fare to
Yeah.
pay the bus, dog.
It's a train bus.
Train bus train.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're a Florida woman who has some money and you get an Uber and decide to bite a person.
Oh my God.
Here's a picture.
I like the big eye and the little eye. Like
That scares me
it's perfect.
so much.
And this was the person who bit that man too, right?
It says, yeah, Florida woman accused of biting and choking Uber driver during unprovoked attack.
Just want to say the first official documented Karen bite has happened
Yeah.
in Florida,
God
and the
damn.
Big Chillin Podcast is now covering the
Yeah,
article.
I like how people, when they're on these things, they go, and the news is not covering it.
No.
And the media won't cover it while they're like overlooking an article of it on a news station.
Yeah, I had to go to the something, whatever, www.news.com. It's like, see, the media is clearly not covering. I went to New York Times. Why isn't the media covering? It's like, what is the media to you?
I'm going to get the video for this, but
Yeah, we have it, I think, right?
yeah, I couldn't download it or whatever, but here's what I'm going to do. I had to show the picture of her, though.
Yeah, I mean...
because that was important.
Ooh. She meant to bite him, too. She's like, you know what? I'm going to look crazier in this picture. Because, wow. That's like like you're walking in the woods past a couple of houses, then one is like not so cool looking or friendly looking, and then she like pops her head out the window looking at you, or like opens the door and that person looks at you from inside the house. Like a dark house. You're just like, okay, walk faster. Yep. Come on, Noel, don't sniff that lawn.
Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah, it's such a risk doing Uber, man. Just do the deliveries, bro. Just deliver food. That's all you got to do. I'll just talk over you getting to the part.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to put this on there.
That's hilarious. Just,
Crazy, dude.
Okay, that's still pretty funny.
I don't know if I want to put this on. It's YouTube.
Why is he inside of his car still? Get out of your car, bro.
Let me
Take the
see if
keys
I
out
can
of your car
find
and
a
get out.
different video. That was him getting choked. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't want like a news website. See, the media's not covering it. Media just ignore it. But it's just like, why? Just take the keys out of your car and get out of your car. And then when she gets out, you know, make her chase you a certain distance away, and then sprint back to your car and then get the fuck in and leave.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But no, he just chose to film himself getting choked to death. He's like,
Yeah, what was that?
This murderer.
I guess it's like difficult.
That's
when
gonna be
you're
the
getting
future.
choked.
Like a strangler is running around, and like someone's like, "Oh, let me, he's attacking me. Let me get my phone out and watch myself get strangled to death." Just film it for evidence.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything. Bites a chunk out of this guy's neck.
Hilarious. She bit his neck.
Yeah, dude, didn't you see the bite mark?
Oh yeah, I thought. Well, I saw a
Yeah.
glimpse of it. You showed me the.
Let me see if I can
Let's say
find
the
it.
autopsy photos.
Yeah, the autopsy. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else.
That'd be a good thing, like a thing for a movie. Someone actually filming themselves as a murderer is murdering them, like their selfie cam. Like, oh, I'm being stabbed. Look at it. His tank top. Oh my god.
Yeah, what is that? Supersonics tank
His
top?
face is hilarious.
It's
Oh.
fucking crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, geez, what is this exclusive? Big Chillin News exclusive.
I want to find the video. Oh my god.
I'm inside my car.
Here's the bite mark.
Christine McClarty
Oh.
joins us live from Pinellas
Get
County.
a
You
fucking
can tell
tetanus
he is
shot, buddy.
still shaken.
He really is. He says
I
for
request two, I
driver's seat-
think.
2 tetanus shots?
Yeah, one there, one in the butt cheek, because you know.
22-year-old Michael Hassey
at him.
Jr. says
Right
around
on the
5
butt cheek.
o'clock Saturday night, he responded to a friend's request in front of
It's like when
Cass Social
Hades is
Kitchen in
choking
Tampa.
I
Painted
called
Panic.
an Uber for my mother. Can you please get her home safe?
Hassey Jr. says 55-year-old Michelle
Guy's
Stillwell
funny as
was
fuck.
asleep most of the ride until a
She
few
woke
blocks
up.
from her home in
Oh, so she woke up
unincorporated
and
St.
freaked-
Pete.
She woke up and
Starts
started
screaming some
freaked it,
curse
trying to
words
kill him.
at me, slaps me in my face.
Why is this
Screaming,
lady
my
moving around?
daughter, while scratching, strangling, and biting
Oh
him.
my
Deputies
god,
believe
dude.
Stillwell
Yeah,
was
I can't control the
intoxicated.
fucking
Ew.
It's like
screaming
like
around.
reliving a horror movie.
He wants to
Horror
know
movie.
why. We went
Because
to
this old
Stillwell's
crazy
home
psycho
for
woman's
answers.
attacking
the
him.
big
She looks like
question
something
why
from a
the
horror
attack
movie.
happened on Saturday.
No answer.
Uber, it is who I was driving.
she's
for
questioning
at
the
time,
person who
has
bit
not
him?
Done a single
keeps going
thing.
down.
Hassey
It's
Jr.
crazy.
says he's
She's scrolling
frustrated and is disappointed
the-
that no one has reached out.
She's
Some
scrolling
side reached out on his behalf. An Uber spokesman responded saying, "What's been described is disturbing. Violence of any kind is not tolerated on the Uber app, and we immediately removed the rider's access as soon as this was reported to us."
My biggest takeaway is
Interesting.
I'd
Do
stay away from
deliveries.
Uber.
A welder by
The
trade,
biggest
Hassey
takeaway should be
Jr.
do
says
the
for
deliveries
him,
only.
driving Uber isn't
Let me
worth
see if I can find a better video.
That
I'm
is
not
so
even
funny.
sure about that. I want that video.
Hilarious.
Because the one we saw the other day was interesting.
He told her to put a mask on. She's like, "What did you say to me, Satan?" Satan, I rebuke thee in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, amen. And then she started choking him.
I can't find the video.
Oh my God. Well, just imagine in your head if everyone wants to close their eyes really quick. You're in a car, and there's some old woman who's already pretty scary looking, sleeping in the back of your car, which is terrifying. Enough.
And then she starts choking, biting, and scratching you.
Yeah.
Like a psycho.
Terrible. Yeah, so then she bites the back of your neck. Like, holy shit.
No, we're not watching a vision work.
Vision work, yeah. Come get
We'll see
some
what happens there. But I don't know if I
sunglasses.
could find another angle of that. But it was not good. I don't know why he didn't. It seemed like he didn't really try that hard to get away.
No, he decided to film himself instead.
That's the weird part.
Very
Besides the lady
bizarre.
just decided to bite him on his
Yeah, it's a good thing she wasn't armed with like a knife.
Sounds like it's all this ball. Is it only in one ear for you?
Hey, do
This
you
is-
have the
this is
cops
like-
on the way?
Is it only in one ear for you?
Ask them. No, don't.
Yeah, what the hell? I hate these stupid websites. So, like, he's filming himself.
I gotta go back. I was distracted by
It's-
only having one ear.
Damn funny.
Hey,
So, oh no, ow.
ask them. No,
Ass them.
Ass him? Look at this guy with his tough arm tattoo being choked by an old woman.
No,
I mean, like,
Dude, take.
but he said he didn't want to do something.
There
That's
you
the
go.
first
Now
time he
get out of
grabbed
the
her
car.
arm, and it worked.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I don't want to get out and have her run.
He said, "I don't want to get out and have her run."
What? Why not?
Get out. And
What's he
grab
gonna
the
do
keys.
if she tries to run after you? He's driving away and she's attacking him every
I
time.
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
What are you doing, sir?
This is hilarious. Get out of the car, dude. You're stronger than an old woman.
I don't know why the volume's still loud. I have it at 90.
God, these guys.
Apologize. Yeah, like what is going on here?
I'm just your Uber driver. I'm just a driver.
Oh, what the? Scars the blue. Whatever the fuck.
gonna go to jail.
Why is this guy
Buffering.
allowing himself to be choked? This is so bizarre, dude. Look at his fucking skeleton hand tattoo. Yeah, he's so tough.
That's a
Oh my God.
interesting tattoo because I don't know, it fits his
Freak.
hand really well. Like they did
Yeah.
a good job.
It's good for a guy who's getting choked to death by an old woman willingly while filming himself. Is this other guy
Where's the
filming?
camera?
I think you put it down now. Oh, someone else is filming. It's
in
just
the-
like
it might be in
Stamp.
no, because it stayed with it, right? It's in like the upper corner of the car.
yeah. This is so hilarious. Though this guy could have just gotten out of the car. Is someone else?
He said he
gonna,
doesn't
like,
want to put his hands on her.
Please stop.
So get out of the. You can literally pull yourself out of the car.
I've done nothing to deserve this.
Grabbing his face.
That was such a terrible day.
I think she bites him, dude.
Started screaming and punching me.
That's when it gets not funny
Pause
because
this.
up till this point, it's been interesting.
Ah!
Dude, no, please stop.
What the fuck? What
Get-
the fuck?
Why did this guy? This
Hold on.
is.
Hold on. Let's just.
Stop.
This guy needs to get out of the car.
You got the call.
Oh my
This
god.
guy's like, I'll grab her hair. I don't
yeah,
care.
get out of
Jesus.
the car, bro.
Just leave her. It's fine. It's
fucking-
fine.
He said just leave. It's fine.
It's fine.
What?
You don't have to be a hero, bro. Get out of the car.
Just leave? It's fine. What an idiot. This
Okay,
guy's
that's
trying-
where she actually bit him.
I know. Ma'am.
Oh, you can see her. He's like, okay, I could touch her now.
There, now get out. Look at that. Look at how easy that is. Look at how easy that was to get out of the car. Could
Oh
have
yeah,
been
grab the
avoided.
keys. Crazy.
Exactly.
Can't believe he put his neck back in there
What
though.
an idiot. This guy's so stupid. Once again, everyone's a jackass.
Well,
Lock your door.
Why did that guy not just do that already? He could have
I don't
not
know.
put
There's
any hands on
obviously
her.
information we don't understand or that we don't
guess
know
so.
here before we just.
Hey, lean against that door, please.
Is there any sort of interview?
Yeah, there was a lot of information.
What did he say?
Hold
I
on.
don't know what you're talking about. All right, well, you can sit there and chill out for a second.
Watch this entire video.
Okay, well, sit there and chill out for a
It's
second.
only like 3 minutes. If we pause it in the middle.
My
Okay.
kid.
Don't touch
Okay, she's obviously a crazy
Don't-
person.
Oh yeah, she's psychotic. I mean, that's
Don't
why you just get out of the
touch
car and lock her
As
in
if
there
I
and
didn't
call
know
the
that
cops.
before she bit him.
Yeah, probably not lock her in
Um,
there, but just like get out of
dude.
your car.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, the Uber driver guy is such an idiot. Like, he should have just gotten out of the car. Like, it was
He
so
definitely
easy.
should. And it's his car, I guess. But
Just
all
take
right,
the
so
keys
listen.
out. Like, it's funny too
Here's
because
information.
yeah, but he could have just like literally taken the key, like put it in park, taken the keys out, and just literally stepped out of the car, probably without touching her at all. He probably just could have pried himself out of her grip before he allowed
Yeah.
her to bite him.
Definitely. Florida
So
woman is facing
dumb.
battery charges, blah, blah, blah. Unprovoked attack. Michael Hasley Jr., 22 years
Hasley
old.
Jr.
Michael Hassey, sorry.
Oh.
Responded to a thing around 5 p.m. In front of a Tampa restaurant. When I first pulled up to pick up the rider, a young group of women approached the car, and one of them said, "I called an Uber for my mother. Can you please get her home safe?" He promised the daughter. Oh, so she was probably hot.
Yep. Damn. Didn't even get it.
I
you
put
didn't
this
even
together,
get laid
now,
out
see?
of this, did
We
you,
didn't-
buddy?
He promised the daughter to get her home safe, not knowing it was who he was with. He had to be worried.
That's why he was
Yeah.
saying it's fine. He's really trying to bang her. I bet she's really hot.
That could be the case here.
Probably.
He said the woman, later identified as 55-year-old Michelle Stillwell,
She's 55.
remained asleep
Whoa.
in the back seat until they were blocks away from her home. At that point, he said she sprouted up and began attacking him from the back. This reminds me of that Drake and Josh episode
With,
with their grandpa.
Dr. Phyllis. Oh yeah. It's
Uh,
like USA, USA.
Yeah, he woke up and he thought he was in the war.
Papa Nichols.
Papa Nichols. Papa Nichols, wake
Papa
up.
Nichols, are you feeling better? That's hilarious. I love that
He
episode.
said she started screaming curse words and slapped him in the face. He pulled over. A bystander video shows Stillwell choking and scratching it. We watched that bystander
None of that
video.
had to happen. Though. It's hilarious.
Hassey can be heard in the video saying, "I can't breathe," obviously. He thought he was going to die. Hands down, the
Jeez.
most traumatic thing that's ever happened. Hands
And then,
down.
yeah, hands down. And then that's when he got up out of the car. Like literally.
He said, "I let it happen. I didn't put my hands back on her because I have two sisters. I was raised to never put my hand on a female." It was definitely noticeable that
That's how
was
you
the
get
case,
bit.
and that like you obviously don't want to go to jail or anything until like,
He
but
didn't
she's
have to-
choking him.
Yeah, he didn't have to actually at all put his hands on her.
He could have just got out of the car, right?
Yeah. There's no way her arms are that strong.
And obviously he probably had to wait till people had video, but once people started getting video and they got a little bit of choking on there,
Yeah.
I'd be
It's crazy
I'd
how
be
they
out
all
of the
just
car.
let a psycho old woman bite that guy right in front of like 6 different people.
yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever. I guess we'll just stand here.
It takes one person to like start doing something for other people to get involved.
Yep.
Multiple witnesses rushed to his aid, pulling Stillwell off of him. I don't know. Stillwell is charged with tampering and a witness, tampering with a witness and aggravated battery.
Aggregated.
and was released on combined $15,000 bail for the two charges.
Damn, 15. Shit.
Interesting. Oh, okay. So they believe she was under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah, it
Obviously,
seemed like she might have
she
been.
passed out for a little bit and woke up.
And her daughter, wanting to drink still, sent her mom home with a random stranger who she attacked. Good
Yeah.
job. Good daughter. It's great. That's pretty cool. Smart. But yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this in the car the other day. I said something like this. The phone is kind of the new bystander effect, or it causes some sort of new bystander
Yeah.
effect. You just film, and it like takes you out of the situation. I don't know. People just don't do anything. They just film now. Pretty scary.
Yeah. Similar to
Ultimately,
the
we saw
Black
that.
Mirror episode. But
Yeah,
that was
pretty
more
bizarre.
focused on public humiliation than
Some weird
people
shit.
taking pictures of things. But the bystander effect has always kind of been
Yeah,
a
it's just
thing,
been around.
especially when you get groups of people like in a big city, something like that.
Yeah. But really, I mean, that guy, honestly, and I'll challenge anyone who tells me this, that guy could have literally just, like,
He could have gotten out of the car,
gotten out of the car. There's
taken
no...
the keys.
He fed himself to her.
Yeah. That was
Like,
interesting.
what are you doing?
He was like, "Here's my neck."
Yeah, here you go. I guess I'll just let her climb on my neck now. I wonder what's going to happen. Probably not going to bite me. Oh, shit, she's biting me. Well, wow. He kind of deserves the bite, honestly. I mean, because, like,
Deserves a human bite. Which earlier,
Luckily
like
the
a couple of
skin
days
didn't break.
ago, weren't we like,
Disgusting.
what's the worst bite? I forget what we were even debating, like human versus.
Wolf, because they're eating dead carcasses and stuff. Alligators because they're swimming.
Oh
in
yeah,
their
we
own
talked about
feces
alligators
and eating dead carcasses.
and potential pathogen or like whatever's in the water. Bacteria.
Yeah, Komodo dragon is obviously the worst with bacteria. It's actually a venom in there.
Is it? Did they figure out it was a venom?
Yeah, it's not a bacteria. It's a venom.
bacteria.
So if we're going just based off of bacteria, like crocodile bite, anything that's gross where their teeth are just out, or like any sort of wild
Hippo.
animal, but the human being has one of the most disgusting bites. It's probably it's one of the most septic. Like if you break the skin, it is not good. I think there's something. Weren't we watching like Untold Stories of the ER or something like that, where a guy got bit and the nurses were like, "Okay, let's get this guy pumped full of antibiotics right now," or something like, "Let's irrigate this wound." Like it was crazy. They were just freaking out because like you don't want to get bitten by a human.
Jesus.
And it's not even a zombie human. That's just a regular human.
Yeah, at that point, it's not too difficult to imagine a crazy virus that could come from bites. But people would have to have an incentive to bite. You know, so like. So that's the problem with the zombies, is if they want to eat, they have to like want to eat people. So why would a virus make people do that?
Yeah, I don't know how a
You go
virus would
crazy.
manipulate your mental impulses to want to perform cannibalism,
Yeah,
or even bite someone. Like, of course, you could go insane and wind up while assaulting someone, biting them, perhaps.
there could be a virus that causes a neurological disorder and spreads really fast, and there's just a bunch of crazy people.
Yeah, but biting specifically, being programmed by a virus to spread it via bite, like a mosquito or something.
But sometimes, you know how it spreads through the air?
Yeah.
In some zombie things? What if that's the thing, but
Like
it does make you
saliva.
go crazy? Some people are immune.
Yeah. Yeah, 28 days, the blood got in their
That would be an
their
interesting
eye.
movie if they didn't want to eat you. Like they were zombies
Like
in
spit
every
in
other
your
way,
mouth.
but didn't want to eat you or anything. They may want to like beat you up and kill you or come
Yeah.
after you.
You maul you to death or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the
Drawn to another host.
That seemed
in
to
that
be
way.
the like the World War Z zombies with
Yeah.
the Brad Pitt zombies.
Did they eat? What were they doing?
I don't know. They're just like biting. That's it.
They're just crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous waves and waves. But yeah, the zombie thing is just wearing off.
It wore off big time.
Yeah, I don't know how.
There is
like,
another
Stupid
zombie
Walking
movie
Dead
coming
is
out
still
soon,
around.
though. It's like Army of the Dead.
Nah.
Yeah.
No more.
Well, maybe it could be good.
Yeah, it's like-
that's like the saving grace of every zombie movie idea.
Keeping
It could be good. It could be one of the ones that's good.
Oh, it's gonna happen. There's a group of people. They get bitten. Some turn into zombies. Some get shot. Otherwise, come on. Or it happens like we've seen like World War Z. You know, the beginning, breaking out, all that stuff. But yeah, just find another thing. Maybe some werewolf stuff. Maybe some.
The world needs a good werewolf movie.
Yeah, like
or a
Wolfman
great
was okay.
werewolf
It was
movie.
kind of CGI. We need some, less CGI or better CGI. I
A
don't know.
modern werewolf
Yeah.
movie with a good story, please.
Something like that, or like, I don't know, like, because the vampire thing was kind of, I don't know if we need too many vampire.
Yeah,
things
let's get
now.
werewolves right first.
What about like something else, like, I don't know, some sort of other monster? I don't know. New Frankenstein. Nah, that's stupid. Don't do that. Frankenstein. That's terrible.
I didn't even see that.
Terrible.
See that garbage.
Terrible. No reason to see that.
Should we talk about the draft, or do we save that for a little bit?
Oh yeah, I mean the only people, obviously. Not everyone here.
We were talking about bites. I guess this
Yeah.
is like the one thing that when we were reviewing the video, I thought this was important information to write down. That one of us said that it was an old woman's mouth too. Which
Yeah,
is way
so-
worse than just some regular human.
Yeah, I mean, like, not really necessarily super old, but, like, if you're bitten by a really elderly person, like, they got food, like, deteriorating in their mouths, disgusting. Like, I forget what podcast I was listening to where they talked about, like, they had a conversation with their dentist about how gross it is to clean out, like, very, very old people's mouths because they just don't even, like, floss or whatever. It's just nasty as shit.
Nasty
Yikes.
floss.
Like 90-year-olds or 80, like 80s, late 80s.
The
Something like
babies.
that, just very, very elderly. Ugh. Oh, well. Oh,
Yeah, no,
happens.
I would care
it happens.
to not do that. Have a bite.
Yeah, gross. No,
Do you remember those genetically modified mosquitoes that were being released into Florida.
Yeah, what are they up to? They hanging out?
That's happening now, I guess. It
Oh,
was
they're
this
doing
week.
it now? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So we covered that a long time ago.
I think we did talk about that on the pod.
Yeah. One of the first ones,
Yeah.
probably.
It's just
Just a weird story. I don't know. Thousands of genetically modified mosquitoes. They're supposed to mate with these Zika ones, and then they won't have fertile offspring or something.
yeah.
Or it had to do with something like that. Like they could. It was for that reason.
Yeah.
To reduce mosquitoes. So.
Yeah.
But
hopefully
obviously
that
you
shit
see
works.
that, and you think that was the thing. Robot mosquitoes that we're gonna.
Robosquito.
That was the freak out of the Florida people.
Yeah.
Robot mosquitoes are coming.
Robot mosquitoes.
Which is to be expected.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, they're gonna make it here. We're gonna have robot bugs eventually. We're gonna have robot.
There was
bees.
another Black Mirror on that. Robot
That was
bees.
crazy. There's already they're already pollinating drones and stuff. I think in the making. I don't know if they're working and stuff. I don't know if they're
Yo, you
working
say they're
models.
out there. I believe you. They're out there.
Well, they're out there.
100%. Jay said it's true.
Yep, it's out there. I said it. Pound the gavel
Yeah.
upward.
Good.
Yeah, like
So,
a thing coming from the ceiling, just yeah.
Gavel hanging.
Yeah,
Or
just a gavel.
What's the thing that a gavel,
Gavel
hits?
pad, mallet, gavel, anvil. I don't know.
Anvil.
Ganville.
We have videos. We didn't even show a video yet.
Yeah, let's show some videos. Let's see what we got in the
Yeah.
pipes here.
The pipes. Video pipes.
Welcome to the Pipes Podcast.
We have
Gotta
okay,
pee.
okay. We have a robbery that went
No,
bad.
though.
We have a pool thing that happened.
Like the game or
No,
the thing, the
thing
hole
you
full
swim
of
in.
water.
thing you swim in. We also have this guy with the burnt ass.
The burnt ass. Oh yeah, you got oil thrown on him.
No, that is a different one.
Oh yeah, you did.
Actually, and we don't have a tussle of the week, unless anything. we've
Oh
covered
no, we
already
do
could
not
be
have a tussle of the week. Yeah, we couldn't really find a lame fight.
Well, this is actually, you know what? I don't know if this could be the tussle of the week. This is a lame robbery attempt.
Yeah, I mean this is really funny. This is why you should get a holster too. If you're gonna do some crime stuff, you might as well just fully invest in your craft.
Yeah.
You know, that's a white guy too, so I'm surprised he didn't have a holster.
Here we go. And
Where's the money? Oh,
Throws
whoops!
the gun
Oh
across the
no!
table.
Yep, I'm too fat to jump over this, so I'm gonna slam
Kick
my
the
knees in
door.
the door.
Is he
and the
slamming
woman-
these?
Look at how! Oh my gosh, she could have shot herself accidentally, dude. Luckily that I don't
It
think
could have
it's
gone off.
Wait,
What's up?
is it a real firearm? It might be a BB gun.
Who knows?
Yeah,
'cause
let's see.
it again.
Pause. Yeah, let's see that one more time.
Honestly,
The
the
Dodgers?
other angle is probably better.
Can't make it, so if we pause it right there, pause it. Okay, so look how she's holding the
Finger on
gun.
trigger, kind of.
Finger in the trigger.
So she could have shot
guard.
her hand off, sort of.
This guy could have been responsible for this woman shooting herself in the stomach and
Yeah.
killing herself, or in the hand.
But watch
Or the
when
pelvis.
on the exchange. I don't know
Yeah.
what she's watching on that computer. She's watching porn on there. But
She's watching Backdoor Sluts 9.
That's friends. Right
Yeah.
on this angle, I don't know what comes off the gun here. It could be like a magazine or like
Could
the
have
top
been.
of it or something.
Yeah,
But
there's
when
something
he fumbles it, what if it shoots upward? It could have like hit her in the chest or the head.
Whoa.
See?
Oh man, yeah, pointed at her face. That could. Well, hold on. It could be a fake gun. It could just be a BB gun. I hope. Because that
It
right
could
there,
be.
I don't know what that spacing is in the handle. Maybe just maybe it
Why
broke
would I
the
let me
gun.
do play speed? What the hell is this?
Looks like maybe the handle scales came off.
Yeah.
But wow,
Side
holy
of it.
shit! Yeah, she could
That's
have been
crazy.
like, if that was like a really shitty ass gun, it could have just gone off. I don't know if that really happens a whole bunch now with rifles. It can, but jeez.
Yeah. Difficult with a handgun, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that I'm an expert.
Pretty scary, but funny, kind of.
This is what was going on with our pool, I think. I think it waits a couple of seconds, but there's a parking garage under this in an apartment building.
Oh
Yeah.
no! See, that's why it's so dumb to have those types of pools. I would be
A pool
terrified.
right above.
Have you seen
apartment
those things, like the clear bottom pool that's like over something like that?
This is not even a clear bottom. It's just like a pool.
Oh, you can see the water?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Whoa! Damn, that's awesome.
There's like
Oh, wow.
electricity. I don't know. The people had to be evacuated from the building. 'cause
Yeah,
they heard it. They
that
were
car
like,
got
"What the fuck
washed.
is that?"
I'm sorry.
No, the people like just
Look at it
couldn't hear it.
going down the stairs. Holy shit! It's like crashing through. Whoa!
That's crazy. It drained.
Damn, thank you,
News
Newslayer.
Slayer.
Damn, it just destroyed everything. Yeah, that's why it's stupid. Was that an actual pool, or is that just like a little water feature thing that's like
That was
supposed
like
to...
a 45-foot pool.
That someone had on their apartment ledge? Like in their apartment ledge? Their
Yeah, I guess
apartment
it was
pool,
apartment
porch?
building.
My
Or something
God,
like that.
that's so dumb. Like, why would you put like just thousands and thousands of pounds of water, thousands of tons, I guess, of water? Because that could have
Above,
been
like ground there's nothing
so
underneath the pool.
Yeah, I see people swimming in those too. You ever seen photos of people swimming in something like that? Oh my God, dude!
I would
that'd
the
kill you.
clear bottom ones. Those are cool.
Terrifying too. I mean, like on a really, I saw a picture of like a guy swimming in one of those clear
Oh,
bottom
it's really
ones. He was
high.
like 50 floors up,
Nah, I would
just
do
looking
that.
down. I'm like, dude, if that collapses,
I like the clear on the side. That makes more sense.
that's way better. Because worst case scenario, I mean, you'll probably maybe drown still, getting washed out of there, but like you won't just get smashed to bits. Like,
You want glass that's gonna shard.
God, but that is just insane. Imagine if someone was walking underneath that, they would die.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely be crushed by
Maybe.
whatever that was holding
Yeah,
the
that's a
water in
lot.
there.
I forget how many
Holy
gallons it said
shit.
it on there.
Tens of thousands, probably.
Yeah.
A lot,
It's a lot of
enough
water
to
to get
wash that
dropped on
car
your head.
around.
And there's pipes and shit. You'd probably get hit in the head by something like that.
That's lovely.
That'd be the thing to do it.
That's great. Nice
Um,
pipe to the head. Get piped.
Get what?
Pipe of the week.
We have a flying turtle.
Yeah, isn't it an article? Oh my God.
It is not an article. It's a news.
Oh yeah, an
segment.
article. Just stupid. What the hell was I even saying?
And
Video.
we got a nice shirt here.
Clip.
And
Very nice. little
the
buttons.
lady, we thought her voice was kind of funny.
Like a robot.
Yeah, like reporter voice, I
Thank you,
guess. But
Tom.
I guess that's what they teach you to do and tell you to do. So
It's so weird.
And they kind of stage it where she's in a car and she's like, this would be what it was like.
Ashley Williams has the unusual story.
It starts off as a day like any other. You're
This
driving
is
along,
really.
and
Can we
then
just pause
suddenly,
this really quick?
out
Just
of nowhere,
right off the thing. I thought this was a fake human. I thought she was like an android robot thing because her face makes no movement when she's talking.
She's just like that.
She's like staring at the camera like a doll or something. But yeah, it's just the voice is so contrived with the. You can tell she's really trying to lay on that reporter.
She's trying to move up in the
Trisha
reporter game.
Takanawa.
Journalisms.
something
Yeah.
comes flying right at you.
I did this with the brakes.
And a turtle.
Oh my God.
The strange
Whoa.
incident happened to driver Latanya Lark right here on Truman Parkway. She says a turtle flew through
Let's
the
pause this real
windshield
quick.
on her passenger side where
Just the
her
whole thing,
brother
probably.
was sitting.
Lark and her brother Kevin Grant were out running errands on May 12th. They were riding
That's
near
terrible.
Montgomery Cross Road when Lark saw something in the air.
I thought it was a brick, because I seen it coming out of this,
Very,
this aisle. I saw it coming this way, so I told
fascinating
myself,
human
there's
here.
a brick.
Before Grant realized what was happening, he
Okay,
was
pause this real
covered
quick
in
on the phone.
glass.
The first
This
thing
is he's dressed like a white California surfer.
Covered in
That's what I thought too.
Do you
which
also have a
is
nose
pretty
piercing?
cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Stoner.
glass.
The first thing that came to my mind was just shield myself. So it was just like, turn and just cover.
The turtle was stuck halfway through the windshield.
my-
Lark says the impact
Some Florida
sounded
stuff.
like a loud boom.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Wow.
I thought it was an alien because the legs dropped out. You know what I mean? And that freaked me out.
She says the poor
Alien.
turtle lost one of his legs. They
no.
think another driver must have struck it, causing it
So
to
from
fly
the other
back
lane,
towards
the
their
turtle-
car.
Whoever hit that turtle,
Target
they had been flying.
I guess
The
that's what
turtle
happened, 'cause
lived.
there's
No one
nothing
was
else.
seriously hurt, and Lark's windshield
was
is back
seriously
in
hurt.
one
No, everyone's
piece.
fine.
But
There
she
was a
says
turtle
the
hurt.
incident taught her a lesson.
There's a
It
leg.
lets you know how quick something can happen.
That's the lesson right there. Let's
This
end it
is
there.
hilarious.
Let's end it there.
Taught her a lesson.
No one was seriously hurt, and Lark's windshield is back in one
Okay, that's
piece.
fine.
But she says the incident taught her a lesson.
It lets you know how quick something can happen.
That's
Ashley
it.
Williams, WSAV News 3
lesson.
on your side.
It's so funny how quickly they
Lark
got away
says
from
two
that.
Chatham
But
County.
yeah, it's man, I had a
Oh
bat.
yeah.
There was a bat that ran into my windshield one time. I was coming up late from work, like it was like 12:30, I think, at this point, and driving down the road, talking to Dad on the phone. Probably shouldn't have been talking on the phone. And out of nowhere, luckily, I don't really get startled by like not if it's a huge explosion or if it's
Yeah.
something crazy, I'll like jump. But typically, if a loud noise happens, I'm not gonna like react in a jumping manner. Luckily, because someone else, I'm sure, would have fucking like run off the road, freaking out.
Yeah, with a bat.
Yeah, it slammed the brakes on. We got a little tiny bat or whatever, like a mosquito-eating bat, ran into my windshield. Just pew! I was like, oh shit! What is that
noise?
noise?
It did not explode or anything, did it?
It was loud. It definitely died on impact. I mean, there was. I think it was like there was
Real smack.
some guts.
Ooh.
It did explode. Yeah, a little bit, partially.
I'm not a huge fan of bats that cause disease. They're rats with wings.
Yeah, and also, don't run into them with your windshield, I guess, because it's pretty loud. But yeah, that's
Manu Ginobili, the basketball player. There was a bat in the arena one time flying around, and nobody wanted to do anything about it, but he caught it.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen
that. He grabbed it right out of the air.
Yeah, crazy guy.
I think he's done that twice.
With bats?
Yeah.
Just been a bat in the ring?
I don't know why there's a bat in the basketball ring.
I think the second time he's like, let me see if Manu will catch this one.
Yeah.
He brought in a bat. Bat in a can.
Weird. Grabbed it, has it in his hand, walks off the court.
That's cool.
Probably washed his hands. I hope.
Yeah, wash the coronavirus off his hands.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh boy. Do we have another video, or should we get to the dang NFL draft here? I think we're done here.
I mean, yeah, we've shown some videos.
Let's do it.
It's two.
The
Boom.
MJ. This is the day. This is the time. Everybody's been waiting. Everybody has been crying.
Sports.
They've been waiting.
Big Chillin Sports.
They've been,
Big Chillin Sports.
Fans of teams gather and have parties. They drink. They eat. There's no game being played.
No matter what.
There's nothing happening. These players are.
It's every party.
Getting ready to be selected by a team they may have played for in practice.
That's the entertainment.
And then play months from now. Wow. But they make it a big event because it's so fun to watch. Who's going where? Nobody knows. Well, we pretty much know. Trevor Lawrence is going to be picked by the Jaguars first.
Have fun,
That's
idiot.
Locked. That's locked.
God.
Urban Meyer is taking
Sunshine.
over. I'm interested to see what's going on with that regime.
Urban liar.
As they call him in
Urban
some
liar.
sets of Gainesville.
So they call him in Tuscaloosa. Urban liar.
Scam Newton.
Scam Newton and urban liar.
There was a rumor that Tim Tebow is trying to coerce Urban Meyer and the Jaguars into letting him try out for tight end. He's like, just let me play. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Just let me into your life.
God.
I'm back. Tim Tebow wants to play tight end. He should have probably converted to tight end years ago because he's a good athlete. He could probably play that position.
Yeah, but he just wanted to keep on hopping and throwing the ball for some reason.
Wasn't his game in the NFL for whatever reason. But yeah, that's gonna happen. Second pick is the Jets. They could surprise everybody and take who God knows who.
Hopefully not
They're
Mac Jones.
probably taking a quarterback because they traded their other quarterback.
God.
They're gonna take the guy out of BYU.
Yeah, they want him. Yeah.
Maybe Justin Fields. I don't know. He's being underrated, I think. But third pick, that's what it all comes down to. San Francisco apparently tried to trade for Aaron Rodgers. Didn't happen. They may take Mac Jones. That's what all the rage has been. Mac Jones out of Alabama. Michael McCorkle Jones.
McCorkle.
There's also Justin Fields. There's also Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. What happens there? There's too many rumors, Jay. Who's trading in? Who's trading out?
Yeah, there's just so much speculative garbage going on. It's so hilarious.
There's smoke screens getting thrown out. All the teams are throwing out stuff like, "Oh, we really like this guy," or they like the speed of Jalen Waddle, but they may take this dude. Stuff like that. Little rumors to make people think they're taking somebody they may not be taking.
Bunch of
They'll trade. They'll cut a lineman right before the draft to make people think. The Dolphins did that. They're cutting a lineman, so maybe they'll take a lineman. But maybe they really want a receiver. It's interesting.
I bet the guys who are already there are like, man, I hope I'm not cut as part of the speculative weird stuff that happens. Cause,
just get traded immediately.
Become a pawn in a game again.
That's what they are. They are pawns in a game.
Literally.
I mean, I would love to be a pawn in the NFL game.
Yeah, well
get paid
pawn.
some money, but no, that's an interesting dynamic to it.
Yeah.
The ownership, what they're doing, what they're having the players do and post on the internet. They're managing their Twitter accounts, putting eye emojis, and seeing.
Yeah, looking eyes to the side, like, whoa, looking somewhere.
Making a big move.
Then every room in the NFL draft, they're all like, oh my God. And the paper flies up. Oh,
They'll text Adam Schefter and be like, put out a smoke screen that we're making a big move.
Yep.
Or they'll talk down about a player. This is the other part that's a little shady.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, they don't think this guy is healthy. they saw him run or something. They don't think this guy is big enough, strong enough.
Yeah.
They will release a video of a guy taking a bong rip and be like,
Yep.
well, this guy's obviously not committed to the game. He should fall to our pick.
Yep.
If we want to hit it to the 4th round, then we don't have
Yeah.
to sign him for a lot. But it's crazy.
Be hearing
Number
about
5, Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Are we skipping over the Falcons? I don't care what they do.
The Falcons are going to get Joe Burrow. Or the Falcons are going to try and grab someone.
They might trade Julio Jones. Nobody knows what the Falcons will do.
Oh,
They
my
may take a
God.
tight end. They may take a quarterback. They and get rid of Matt Ryan, Matty Ice,
Probably
famous
should.
guy that threw up on a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Number 5, the Bengals. Do they take a lineman or do they take Joe Burrow's favorite college receiver? That's a tough choice. Burrow's probably going to want them to take the receiver.
Yeah, but they're
If
not
he has
gonna
any
listen to
input.
anything he has to say.
If he has any input, he might.
Yeah.
You're probably right though. Depends on who they pick. If they pick the receiver, Miami has a choice of linemen. They need a weapon for Tua or a lineman to protect him. Either way,
Yep.
they should be okay.
Oh, God.
It's crazy.
As long as they make the right pick.
And the outlier, New England, Bill Belichick, the hood,
Yeah.
the hooded Merganser or whatever,
Yeah.
the assassin, the goat of coaching, Bill Belichick, could make a move. They need a QB maybe.
Yeah, the
They
$1 million
trade up.
man isn't doing anything for him.
Mac Jones slides in the draft. They'll probably take him. Be interesting.
Yeah. Be like Grosser to be in New England than
San
San
Francisco.
Diego, though. Or San Diego. San Francisco.
San Francisco is probably nice as a professional athlete.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's probably pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind getting drafted by that team. And they're
Yeah.
a good team. Whoever goes there at QB could have a pretty good setup.
Yeah.
They would need to be an alpha because they're going to be playing against Richard Sherman every day.
God.
And doing all kinds of crazy shit like that. And Joey Bosa and no, not Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa.
Yep, all crazy.
Tough choices.
Yep.
Bunch of people. They got their or the GMs and the coaches have their draft house. Like they'll get a house in Hawaii and be like, all right, well, this is our draft thing. So they'll be on a big yacht and it's like their war room. They all have a war room.
Oh, war room.
Where
So
they
funny.
go over all this stuff, and if they
That's
gotta have a good
hilarious.
connection, a good video thing to put their call in to see who they're picking.
That's funny.
It's interesting. They gotta do that for the whole draft, so they're out drinking and smoking and having a good time on the yacht. I guess.
Good for them.
Uh,
You're like,
they're
yeah, this is real
picking
serious.
these players, and the players are happy to get paid. I guess.
Yeah.
That signing bonus quickly.
Yeah,
Stim-
get the signing
stimulus
bonus,
check.
get that out of there. Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of excited. I always like watching the first round, at least, or like the first couple of picks. See where the Bama players go.
Yep.
See what happens. There's always some trickery. Aaron Rodgers wants to get traded. What is this? On
Yeah,
draft
I
day,
mean-
requests a trade. That's a wrinkle. If I've
Quite a
seen one.
wrinkle. Aaron the Wrinkle Rodgers.
The wrinkle Rodgers. I don't know where he could go. I don't even.
Yeah, what team
I
is
can't
even-
possibly imagine him on other teams.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? Like they're gonna have no.
Who's a team
line.
that doesn't have an established quarterback that has a team good enough to entice Rodgers and
Yeah,
being
what?
okay with being traded there, but that could realistically contend for a championship?
Almost nowhere. I think actually nowhere.
I don't know. It's crazy.
What
I don't
team's
know where
just
to
gonna
go.
get
The
Aaron
Raiders, John
Rodgers?
Gruden could trade everybody.
Well, how
for,
are they gonna get Aaron Rodgers and just be good all of a sudden?
It would have to be a team
Quarterback
that's already kind of good.
receivers. Yeah, it would have to be.
The
something
Rams
like
just
that,
traded
yeah.
for Matt Stafford because they didn't think that
Yeah.
Rodgers would be available.
They would have to have guys that can catch, but just not the quarterback.
They would have to have something the Packers want.
Yeah.
So either a top draft pick. Usually teams in the top of the draft don't have it or like aren't good enough to contend though. So
Mhm.
you have some teams though, Miami, sadly. I mean, if they would, assuming the Packers would have a QB they already like, Jordan Love, and they want to trade Rodgers, they wouldn't want a QB in return, like a young QB. They would probably want draft picks.
Yep. Yep.
So, I don't know who would take it. Or who would. Obviously, every team would probably want to have Aaron Rodgers. So,
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I don't know
That's
what
weird.
team would, pass him up, but geez, that's going to be crazy. if
49ers
Aaron Rodgers switches.
What if they?
Yeah, what if they're like, you know what, we'll just grab Aaron Rodgers and not draft
They
anyone.
apparently tried to. They probably didn't want to part with the 3rd pick.
I bet.
They were like, we're getting too greedy here. Get Aaron Rodgers. That's a potential Super
greedy.
Bowl for a couple years with that pass rush.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can do that and then have a decent
The
squad
Packers
to
must
put
have
around
wanted so much. More than the 3rd pick and players. They probably wanted Bosa.
him. Like, you bullshit. I'm not getting
You're never
Bosa.
going to get in return what a superstar is worth in the NBA or the NFL.
Yeah.
Really, like top players like that. There's nothing you could trade for LeBron James
Yeah.
or
What the hell?
any of these guys or Kevin Durant that would be worth
Yeah.
what they are.
You trade a couple of guys, but they're still not going to be as good
Yeah.
as that guy. So
They have to think about what kind of leverage they have with Rodgers and at what point teams are going to give up less to get him because they know he has to be traded.
Yeah.
So they might have to trade him now.
yeah, geez, if he's going to be this way and not want to be there.
So people
So-
are going to have to make that split decision to change every single thing about their franchise. That's
Yep.
pretty crazy.
Hilarious.
Takes balls.
Wow.
I would love to be a GM of a professional team. Either probably NBA because it's easier. Well, not easier to like put together a good team, but I don't know. There's only 15 players
Yeah.
instead of like 75. That you got to think about on your team.
God.
Do all the salary for that. It's,
Ugh. Too much.
I'll try to get a good
So-
5 players in the NBA together. I think I could put a good team together if there's some nice weather in the city of the team that I'm the GM of. You know.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it has to be like a coastal town.
Yeah. Good
So-
coastal town.
People want to go to Miami or LA in free agency, or New York because it's a big time city, and that's like the only 3 teams that free agents go to.
Yep.
Or the only 3 cities. Not saying that they don't. I mean, sometimes in the NFL you get more money, and you get more money from other teams. But if you're a big time player, you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's my
thanks.
takes. That's all of my takes for the NFL draft. I think.
All of your sense.
Yeah. All 2 of them.
Waddle or Smith for the Dolphins.
Honestly, I think that's the pick because there's talk of Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Waddle, or Smith. If you're the Dolphins, you want a playmaker
Yeah.
or a guy that protects Tua.
Yep.
That'd be Penny Sewell from Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sewell, Penny Sewell. I don't know. Spotted hanging out with Tua. Tua posted it on Instagram. They were drinking a thing called kava. I don't know what it is.
Some sort of Hawaiian drink.
Yeah, or Samoan thing.
Damn. Sharing
Obviously,
some
he's played with
Samoanisms.
Smith and Waddle.
Yeah.
Either one of them would be great for the intermediate stuff. Like they have guys that can go up and catch the ball.
Yep.
They need guys that can separate and get the in between yards, like Edelman or
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle could be the best version of that, like ever. And he's a deep threat. He's
Yeah,
insane
because he
in
would
the
just
open
like
field.
rip
He's a
up the
joystick.
middle. Yeah. It's
Crazy.
hilarious.
It's ridiculous. And he goes up for the ball. He's aggressive. He's Iverson. Like, I don't know. I was calling him the Allen Iverson of college football.
Wow.
Because he's small, but pound for pound, probably the best player.
Yeah, very strong. NFL worthy.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill, a little bit of Tyler Lockett
Yeah.
in there from Seattle. He's just good at the game, and he runs faster than everybody else on the field. And he hits the top speed like faster than anybody I think I've seen. I don't know.
Jesus. Yeah, his acceleration is just, I mean,
It's
just
crazy.
It's crazy. It's
I don't
outstanding.
think Miami fans should be pissed about getting either one of those guys because Smith is an
Yeah.
amazing route runner.
Yep.
Could be crazy in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's got
So,
a
I
good,
mean, just,
underrated athleticism as well.
yep.
He's crazy.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was a pretty insane draft. They keep just getting crazier and crazier.
Athletes are getting
yeah.
athletic.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting crazy. I'll just be pretty much watching this one for a couple of Alabama players, and that's
Yeah.
it.
You gotta see where they go.
Yeah.
See the reactions. It's interesting when it's on Zoom. It's not quite the same.
Yeah, it's
Or
weird.
is it in person? I think there is an in-person thing.
Oh, well.
But not all the
That's
players
stupid.
are going. There's like 15 players that are probably there.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So it's weird. Players that are probably guaranteed to be first rounders.
Yep.
That have gotten a promise from the team that they would bring their whole family there to see them not get picked. No.
Jesus.
Hell
That's
no.
a real bummer.
And we got to see who's Mr. Irrelevant. That's the last pick.
Yeah.
Of the draft. But I
Yep.
think that happens tomorrow in like the later rounds.
Yeah, it's like the
I don't
other.
know what they do.
the second part.
Yeah.
Part 2.
No, but I wouldn't watch that. I mean, the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, who
And then-
cares?
Yeah, and most of the end of the first and second, you're walking around the house doing other shit.
Yep.
Because you just can't watch it. They take way too long in between picks. I'm gonna shit on the draft right now.
Yeah,
They
do
take
it.
way too long
Shit all
between
over it
picks.
on the way
Everybody
out.
hates Roger Goodell.
Yep.
He's trying to get in with the booze and
Booed
be like,
every
oh yeah,
time.
yeah, I want this. But
It's
no, you don't.
hilarious. So yeah, he's
don't want
trying to
that.
like, oh yeah, I'm in on the joke, guys. It's like it's not a joke. They fucking hate you. That's not a joke.
They don't like you, bro.
It's not funny. They just don't enjoy you. Okay, because you're like canceling out fucking brain research and all that shit. Yeah,
yeah,
asshole.
I didn't
Stopping
see that Will
studies.
Smith movie, but
I
Will
didn't
Smith
care
didn't
about
like
that
Roger.
either. But like, Will Smith doesn't like Roger Goodell either.
I don't know. In the movie, he probably didn't. I was checking the time of this.
Wow.
Oh, it's nice.
120 what for?
124.
124. My God, 24. It's a good one. Funny number. But yeah, whatever. It's just the draft. Whatever. I'm not too
Yeah, I don't really
concerned.
have any more thoughts
but,
on that.
Yeah,
That's gonna happen, regardless.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
So, that's our final take on the draft. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess so.
Players
I mean,
will be selected. Players will be traded.
Yep.
I am kind of excited to see what happens with Aaron Rodgers, though. But anyway, good night on the Big Chillin Podcast.
Yeah. Good night. Have a
Sleep
good
time.
evening and good morrow.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe, comment,
Subscribe,
whatever.
comment.
Don't comment.
Yeah.
That was the